I won't argue with you, but I insist upon your asking Mrs. Earl tonight.
I shall do nothing of the kind.
You refuse?
Absolutely.
Oh, Margaret, do this for my sake. It is her last chance.
What has that to do with me?
How hard good women are.
How weak bad men are.
Margaret, none of us men may be good enough for the women we marry. That is quite true. But you don't imagine I would ever... Suggestions. Monstrous.
Why should you be different than other men? I am told there's hardly a husband in London who does not waste his life over some shameful passion.
I am not one of them.
I am not sure of that.
You are sure. In your heart. Don't make chasm after chasm between us. God knows the last few minutes have thrust us wide enough apart. Sit down and write the card.
Nothing in the whole world would induce me.
The women had to walk with the books on their heads because you were, what, wearing bustles and you had all this other stuff that had to be, it's a question of balance.
We had to, Jim wants us to walk in a very regal manner and not kind of, not clomp around. He wants us to glide, and so that the book thing was very good exercise.
Well, Victorian era women, if you were in the upper class, there was a certain way you moved, and you didn't like swing your arms, and you didn't do all the things that people do today when they walk. So
you must listen. Only go back to your husband, and I promise you never to communicate with him again on any pretext. Never to see him, never to have anything to do with his life or yours. The money he gave me not through love, but through hatred. Not in worship, but in contempt. The hold I have over...
Ah, you admit you have a hold.
Yes, and I will tell you what it is. It is his love for you, Lady Windermere.
You expect me to believe that?
You must believe it. It is true. It is his love for you that has made him submit to, call it what you will, tyranny, threats, anything you choose, but it is his love for you. His desire to spare you shame. Yes, shame and disgrace.
What do you mean? You're insolent. What have you to do with me?
I would ask the audience to listen, because the language, Oscar Wilde's language, is fantastically funny. You have to listen, and it's fast, it's funny. The play visually will be stunning.